So here we have your standard Honda VTX lock. I have it unlocked off the gas tank because these little tabs here are pressed in. I don't have the key in there because I picked the lock, so that way I can kind of work on this without having a key sticking out of it. Otherwise, keep the key in there and keep it so then these little tabs are in. That's a key component. Let me get set up here with something to record with, and I'll remove the cam lock and we'll try to get this thing modified. Alrighty, I have my camera in a little holder. So really what you're going to need is a small flathead and a Phillips. If you pick your lock, if you press down on this, it's going to turn your key and these will spring out. It's just easier with this thing unlocked. So underneath this gasket, you're going to need to peel it back, and you'll see this retaining clip under here. So here, I'll get up here. See, it's got that notch out of it. You're going to want to pry that up. So you go back behind here, you'll pry, you work it all around. There you go. Yes, I bent it a little, but that's okay because it's thin metal. We're good to go. So now that that's off, we should be able to separate the top from the bottom. Oh, no, I know what I'm sorry. Underneath that clasp is 3 screws. One is underneath one of these latches, which why I say is have this thing unlocked. There's the screw. Have it unlocked so then that way you can access these screws. There's 3 of them. Magnetic tip screwdriver will help greatly. So there's one there. Fold it up, find the other screw. As long as you unscrew it, good. If you don't get the screws out totally, as long as they're unscrewed, that little gasket can hold them in. It's no big deal. Okay, so here's my 3rd screw underneath here. So I'm doing this because I want to do the modification of the keyless start or remote start, whatever you'd want to call it. I don't want to use the dumpy key anymore. And I really hated having the key for the gas cap anyway. Let's see, all the screws are out and laying down. Sorry guys and gals. Okay, so now this top comes off. There's where your 3 screws were. This is where you can remove your little tab if you wish to remove your tab, or your tab breaks and you want to replace it. That's what you do. Don't forget to reinstall your gasket properly. There's another gasket right here. Be careful with this, because there is a little spring up under here. Oh, normally there is, but there isn't on this one. But here's your tumbler. You can pull it out. So therefore, you can rekey your tumbler. It does go in a certain way. There's 2 little divots here, and there's a triangle down in there. So then that way you can only turn your lock so far. It's like a bump stop. So we can pull these pins out and get rid of our pins for locking. Basically what it is when your key goes in, the divots or whatever on your key pushes down on these, and when it pushes down on these, it'll allow it to pass from the channel here to the flat spot, so then that way it's unlocked. We get rid of these things. There's really tiny springs, like really tiny. You drop that baby in the carpet, it's gone. I pulled all the guts out, so I have no more tumbler. I just have basic lock mechanism. I'm going to put that back in. So now it should turn on its own. And to try it, we'll press on this, which will lock it. It spins this, so now it's locked because these tabs are out. Take a screwdriver, we'll watch these tabs. Click. No more key, guys. Looks like you need a key. You don't. You can just carry one of these. All you need is something to turn it. You could put a key blank in there, or like I say, a slotted screwdriver, put a fancy knob on the top, take off that little flap. However you wish to do it. I just got so sick of these things. I hated having the key. Just my personal preference. Like I say, installation is reverse. It is a keyed a certain way. These two are closer together, so that goes with these two. So there is only one way. Like I said, if you undo these 2 little screws, this little tab will drop out, and you can pull the pin for your little door if you wish to keep the door. I kind of like it versus just having an ugly key thing on there, but I'm just gonna have, like, on my key fob, just like a little 4-way key or some little tab that I'll probably drill a hole in and put it on a key fob ring, and just boop, done. So, like, if you lose your key, you can always hotwire your motorcycle. That's super easy. Or, you know, do the key fob thing like what I'm going to do. You can ditch the key altogether and just do this. So, easy peasy. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope it all works out for you guys. Like I said, you just press on it here now, and here we are, locked. You could use a key blank. You can still use your gas key. You can use a screwdriver. Click. good to go. Thank you guys. So I know some people are gonna be like, well, anybody can steal your gas now. Yup. But if we go like this, bypass that, because that's a little obvious that you're stealing gas. You just go down underneath here to that gray line. There it leads right up to the tank. Unplug that. Right into the funnel you go. Right alongside the motorcycle. No one would ever know. So it's not like it's any easier for them. In fact, they won't be able to taste the gas. So there you go. Working on removing this because I was going to go the key fob route, but then again I was like, you know, what happens if we just hide a switch? You know, we'll just hide the switch. And if you want, being that this thing locks, if you go someplace like a ball game or a restaurant, or unplug the switch. If someone gets into the trunk here, they're not going to know what the heck to do. They're not going to be able to go, oh yeah, that's for that. So in that way, you know, if someone tries to hot wire your ride, well, your kill switch is back there. So, but that's it. I was thinking about the trying to mod this thing out to be a push button. It'd be, if I had the shop tools, it could work. So basically like an old style drill or screwdriver where you push and it turns, something like that. Or like if you used a drill bit, you know, with some type of a sleeve or collar, have a spring on there so then your button would return. It's totally possible. I mean, heck, you could probably take one of those old-fashioned screwdrivers, or I don't even know what they're called, if it's a drill screw. You old timers know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you could take that and probably cobble it together and make something like, all you need is a quarter turn. You don't need a full revolution. So you just need just a little would do. So, and then you could take that the little flapper off the top and have just a chrome button right there, maybe. I don't know. Someone manufacture that and sell it to me. You can even have this patent. I don't care. So as long as I get one. So sheriff is pulling in. Probably making too much noise and wondering why I'm out here recording a video at a ballpark. So you folks take care, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna have more videos on the Honda VTX here. So we'll see. But normally this channel is for rating places to eat, mom and pop stores specifically, or restaurants. So take care and may God bless.